In the previous episode, I told you about those scattered stones near the ruins of the prayer hall of the Agadir Mosque. Around 20 fragments lay on the ground. Most were epitaphs engraved on small slabs or sarcophagi, invoking the Mani's gods, DMS. Nothing unusual so far, except for 3 of them. These 3 bore a striking inscription, IMPCAS. Well, that deserved a closer look. I dove into the Corpus Inscriptionum Latinarum of Mauritania Caesariensis, CIL8, hoping it would point me in the right direction. By cross-referencing these fragments with inscriptions found in Pomaria, Altava, and numerous Syrorum, I finally understood. These weren't just funerary stelae but fragments of milestone columns. You may know that milestones were placed along Roman roads. They indicated distances, marked road maintenance, and most importantly, displayed the names of the officials responsible for their construction or restoration. But something was off. On these 3 fragments, the emperor's names had been erased. Strange. Why had they disappeared from the milestones? And who stood to gain from such an act? Intrigued, I wanted to find out. Let me tell you how I conducted my investigation. Corpus Inscriptionum Latinarum didn't just provide me with inscriptions. It also led me to a valuable map. One showing Roman roads in Mauritania Caesariensis. The map used a legend to distinguish confirmed routes, solid lines, from hypothetical ones, dashed lines. In Pomaria, 2 main roads stood out. To the west, a route led to numerous Syrorum, modern-day Lalla Magna, 22 Roman miles away. To the east, another road stretched toward Castra Severiana, now Sidi Ali Benyoub, passing through the Tizi Pass, 19 miles away. Their existence wasn't just a theory. They were confirmed by McCarthy Oscar's studies on Roman Algeria. Milestones had been found there. Like modern-day road signs, Roman milestones followed a set format, always including the name of the reigning emperor, honorific formulas with IMPCAS, Imperator Caesar, followed by imperial titles, details about the work done, whether it was new construction or a restoration, the distance often measured from a major city, the name and title of the provincial governor overseeing the project. This is where my investigation took a new turn. Examining the inscription's transcription, I found the usual formulas and project details, but the emperor's name had been erased. One detail, however, remained: the name of the procurator, Titus Aelius Decrianus. That caught my attention. I turned to de Lessert's 1896 work and found a crucial piece of information. Titus Aelius Decrianus served under the reigns of Macrinus and Severus Alexander, 2 emperors from the Severan dynasty. This procurator was even known for overseeing major road renovations in Mauritania Caesariensis. The Severans ruled Rome between 193 and 235 AD under the Principate. A bloody dynasty. Septimius Severus, the founder, ruled alongside his sons Caracalla and Geta. Then came Caracalla, Macrinus, and his son Diadumenian, Elagabalus, and finally Severus Alexander. Nearly all of them were assassinated, except Septimius Severus, who died of illness. Back to our milestone. In the inscription, 2 fragmented names appeared, one containing Antoninus, the other showing the letters M and S. The identification became clear. In the Severan dynasty, the imperial names of the brothers Caracalla and Geta both include the title Antoninus. Added to that is Diadumenian, who briefly shared power with his father Macrinus. As for the letter M, it stands for Marcus, the first name of Macrinus, whose name also begins with that initial. Finally, Seve clearly refers to Severus. Among these four, I must choose two whose names were erased. What should I do? I found a lead by returning to the CIL, and suddenly everything became clear. A milestone discovered near Hencher el Gemel in Tunisia, along the road from Thebes to Carthage, bears the same marks as our own milestone, where the names of Macrinus and his son Diadumenian have been erased. The hypothesis of Macrinus and his son Diadumenian is therefore the correct one. Both were subjected to damnatio memoriae after their execution in 218 AD. Declared enemies of the state by the Senate, their names were systematically erased from official inscriptions. The table also reveals the tragic fate of Geta, who was likewise condemned to damnatio memoriae by none other than his own brother Caracalla, who had him assassinated. But that's another story. At last, thanks to our work, this milestone has regained its full meaning. We are now able to reconstruct the missing parts of the inscription and thus contribute to restoring this chapter of history from the Pomerium. This episode ends here, but our investigation continues. In the next installment, we'll examine the other stones. Who knows what secrets they still hold?